we go, folks. Time for Twitter reaction to Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 3 here at Rugby Park. A big win tonight. We'll start with Stacey Devlin. A win was the most important thing. Kilmarnock is always a hard team to play against. The pitch doesn't help. Edouard's so vital to our team. 3 points and now on to Saturday. I think tonight it was just about getting the job done. There's no room for slip-ups now, absolutely none. We've just got to keep grinding out the wins. We've got to go on a run now. We've got a lot of away games. We've got to do what we can. I thought tonight we were nervy, about 10-15 minute mark we were really nervy. Kilmarnock a couple of chances, but after the goal I thought we settled. And I thought into the second half it was one-way traffic and we could and should have had more goals. Jordan Devlin, much better than the weekend overall. Griff and Eddie playing some really nice stuff with each other. Frimpong though looks like he could be out for months if it's a knee tendon injury. Only seen the tackle once for being in the stadium. It looked a bad one. He might have won the ball, Alan Power, but I mean he charges in at pace. Referee doesn't talk to him. The linesman isn't bothered either. Looked reckless, it looked dangerous to me. And on that surface, this absolute nightmare. He was just charging about all night putting the tackles in. I don't even think he got booked. And then Olivier and Cham. In fact, Olivier and Cham get booked about 10 seconds after Alan Power had done the exact same thing in the second half. He must be immune for getting booked, but I think Don Robertson's just a poor referee, to be honest. Poor, bad tackle. I hope he's alright. He's been so good for us. He was integral for Griffith's goal as well, coming in off the right hand side, fed into Cham. And Cham fed a lovely ball into Griffiths, so I hope he's alright. Might need to see Bauer now because obviously El Ahmed isn't back yet, but we'll see what the diagnosis is. Danny Max 1888 started well, good attacking prowess, could have scored a few more. Rather than trying to walk it in, Griffiths should have gave Eddie both free kicks, scored from a corner. Horrible pitch, horrible home fans, horrible players, and Frimpong challenge could have been a career ender. I think, as I say, in the second half the attacking play was much better. Some lovely link up. We were getting a lot of joy down Kilmarnock's right hand side, in that sort of half space. On our left hand side, Griffiths was getting in, Edouard was getting in. We got a lot of joy down there. As I say, a lot of final third entries if you like. Could have made more of them, could and should have had more goals, as I've already said. Great to see Griffiths back in the team. That's 2 starts now for him. We went with 2 up top again, which I said in the post-match pint the other day there I'm not a huge fan of, but it's worked for us in these 2 games, you could say. We've got 2 wins. I think you can see Edouard and Griffiths are trying really hard to link up together. It's working at times. As I say, in the second half I thought it worked really well, and brilliant to see Griff getting on the score sheet and sting it to Chris Boyd in the Sky box. Absolutely brilliant to see. Hopefully again it's more minutes for him. The wee bit at the end where I think he's thrown his sock tape into the Kilmarnock end, he could probably do without it. I don't know what was said or if he was getting any abuse. I'm sure he was, but other than that I thought his performance was really good. We'll finish with Patrick Murphy tonight. A decent enough performance and great to get the 3 points. With a run of away games coming up, we aren't always going to play scintillating football. However, I'd like to see us move the ball a little bit quicker rather than the sideways passing, and I hope Frimpong is okay. I thought, as I say, a little tentative in the first half, but the attacking play in the second half was much better, and we could have had a lot more goals. You can see the theme through all the tweets is that everybody hopes Frimpong's alright. Made such an impact since he's came into the team. Again, as I say, brilliant tonight. Needs protection for referees though. That's the crux of the matter. He needs protected for referees. These pitches shouldn't be in the top flight of Scottish football. And then coupled with that, you get people like Alan Power who are just allowed to charge around the park and put in as many industrial tackles as they want all night. I hope he's alright. We'll soon find out. That's it for Twitter reaction tonight. Like the video, comment with your own thoughts below. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe below, and we'll see you on Saturday for Ross County. Cheers.